China is panicking. India is about to kill its 90% critical metals monopoly. February 21st, PM Modi and President Lula signed 10 agreements in New Delhi. The biggest one, a critical minerals MoU, giving India direct access to Brazil's rare earth reserves. Trade target? Doubled, from $15 billion to $30 billion by 2030. Sabse bada deal. Not all, not sugar, minerals. Here's what nobody's talking about. Brazil has the second largest rare earth reserves on the planet. They control 90% of global niobium production. That's the metal used in superconductors, jet engines, and EV batteries. They've got lithium, manganese, gallium, tantalum, vanadium, and 70% of their mineral deposits still unexplored. China is watching this, and they should be worried. Right now, India imports 95% of its critical minerals through Chinese supply chains. China controls 60 to 70% of rare earth mining and 85 to 90% of processing. One export ban from Beijing, and India's entire EV, semiconductor, and defense industry grinds to a halt. That's not trade, that's dependency. So who benefits from selling to India? First, Vale, $56 billion market cap, already shipping 10 million tons of iron ore to India this year. Then Petrobras, $77 billion giant. India's now their third largest oil market, contracts worth $3.1 billion. Embraer is setting up an aircraft assembly line with Adani. Raízen and São Martinho, Brazil's sugar kings. And the sleeper? CBMM, world's dominant niobium producer. Now flip it. Indian companies selling to Brazil. Pharma, soon Pharma, Dr. Reddy's, Cipla, Brazil's their third largest market. That Anvisa CDSCO regulatory deal? It just made drug approvals faster. Agrochemicals. UPL has invested 500 million reais in Brazilian R&D alone. Brazil is the world's largest pesticide importer, and India's already top 3 supplier. IT. TCS has 1,500 employees there. Wipro holds the Petrobras IT contract. Defense. Mazagon Dock is exploring a 5,000 crore submarine parts deal with Brazil's Navy. And all companies, ONGC just signed a new MoU with Petrobras for exploration. But let me be brutally honest. These are MoUs, not binding contracts. Brazil's mining infrastructure needs billions in investment and 3 to 5 years minimum to generate real mineral flows. The $30 billion target means doubling trade in just 4 years. Aggressive. Critical minerals? That's a 2030 story, not a 2026 story. The direction is right, but execution will separate hype from reality. Share this.